Hi, I'm John Jacobs, proud business manager of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 494. Today I'm joined by Organizer Todd Pauly. Todd, thanks for taking time out of your day to join us today.
Sure thing, John.
So Todd, when we do these interviews, we like to find out, the history before Local 494, what you did after high school, and then eventually what led you to 494. What was that connection made? So starting after high school, did you go to college at all?
I tried college. That didn't work out too well. So my father gave me two more options in life. One was military, or the second one was trade. So I figured I'd give the trades a try. He was an electrician for Briggs and Stratton. So it looked like a great career that he had, and I wanted to see if I could do it.
So where'd you start? Did you start with an apprenticeship program? Did you find a company and start working for them?
Yeah, I started for a small four-man electrical shop in southeastern Wisconsin. I did a 5-year ABC apprenticeship from 93 to 1998. At that time, I became a foreman running jobs for the contractor I was working for. And that lasted till about 2005. And then I made a life decision to come to the IBW in 2006.
How did that connection get made? Did you hear about the IBW or did somebody approach you?
In my mind, I always knew I wanted to be union. My family was all in the union. Like I said, my dad was a union electrician. My mom was a union worker also for Nestle. So I knew I wanted to be in the union. I knew the benefits of being in the union between the wages and benefits. And I knew where I wanted to be. When I was 35, I was on that tipping point. Either I go for it or I stay where I'm at. And I knew I didn't want to do this till the day I died, so I made the decision to come to the IBW.
Okay. So you came in, signed up for membership, you classified as a journey wireman at that point?
That is correct.
Okay. And that was about 2006?
That's right.
Okay. You came in as a journey wireman, worked out in the field. How long did you work in the field with 494 approximately?
I was in the field. I started at Good Electric in 2006, and then in 2009, I went to Van Ert, and then I was there for 3 years, and then I went and worked at Staff Electric. And then in 2014, I was asked to come on as the organizer by former business manager John Bezdaka. I graciously accepted the position.
All right. I know at one point you and I crossed paths when I was the rep up in the Fond du Lac office because you had come up there and signed books. I want to say it was a job in Waupun.
That is correct.
Fueling facility, if I remember right.
Yep.
So 2014, John asked you to be the organizer.
Yes.
Okay. So given your history in serving the ABC apprenticeship, I know that has served well for you because you can have that as part of your conversation when you talk with these future members. So since you've come on as the organizer, in 14 this was, so we're on 12 years now, huh?
Yeah, 12 years.
So as an organizer, across those 12 years, what do you think's been your biggest reward that you've experienced as an organizer?
The biggest reward is always going to be years down the road when a member that you've organized in comes and shakes your hand and thanks you for everything you've done for them. That is what keeps me going every day. That's what I enjoy the most. Is I don't want the fame, the glory of anything that we do here. I just want to better people's lives, like how my life was bettered, my family's life was bettered, and knowing when I retire I'll be better off also.
Literally, like we always say, we're truly changing people's lives.
That's right.
Yep. The flip side is, what do you think's been your biggest challenge as an organizer? I know I can tell you the slow times were a challenge for organizers.
Yeah, it's no work. The biggest hurdle I have right now is meeting the demands of the contractors. As you know, we're 200 men short right now of filling our calls. So that right now is my biggest hurdle. Being the organizer is finding enough guys to keep our contractors going. And I want to keep our contractors going. I don't want to see us fail.
It's even more difficult when the rest of the country is busy as well.
Yeah.
That makes
That's
it a real
not helping
challenge.
us
No.
any either.
But we do like to remind ourselves we'd rather have these problems than the ones we saw in 2008.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's the only time I've ever been out of work was during a recession.
Right. With that, personal life, family, kids.
Yeah, I'm married to my beautiful wife, Tiffany. We have 4 children, 3 daughters and a son, numerous pets, dogs.
How about hobbies? What do you got for hobbies? What do you not
Too
have
many.
for hobbies?
I have too many hobbies. That's my wife. I work on race cars. We travel all over Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, Michigan. That takes up a lot of my time. And then when I'm not doing that, you can usually find me out somewhere duck hunting and goose hunting, pheasant hunting, turkey hunting, deer hunting, fishing, whatever. I got a lot of hobbies.
So when you retire, you're not going to be bored, is what you're telling me?
Exactly.
Okay.
I got plenty to keep me busy.
So outside of organizing, Todd, any other opportunities, committees, delegates that you've been afforded the opportunity at Local 494?
Yes, I have done a lot for the local in my short 20 years I've been here. 2009 to 13, I was appointed to serve as a delegate on the Milwaukee Area Labor Council. 2012-13, I was appointed to serve as a member of the Health and Safety Committee of 494. 2012 to 14, I was appointed door foreman at the general membership meetings. 2014, I was on the Milwaukee Inside Contract Negotiation Team. I was a delegate to the Milwaukee Building, Construction, and Trade Council. 19 to 21, I was appointed to CTC Electrical Advisory Committee. And 2022 to present, I was appointed to serve as the JATC Facilities Advisory Committee.
All right, very good. So certainly with you talked about the ability to give back, certainly you've given that and then some based on your list, just beyond organizing. That's quite the list. So I appreciate you sharing that.
Thanks.
Anything else that you're thinking of we should hit on?
I'm just grateful that I had the opportunity to be the organizer for this great local and the IBW. The IBW means a lot to me, and I want to give back to it. And this is my way of giving back to it.
Well, I can certainly say that as the organizer, Todd, you know that's my favorite hat personally. And Todd's always been willing to bring me in when it comes to contractors that want to sign with us, just to sit in and see your magic work with these folks. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's a hard job, but I love every minute of it. And like I've always said, I do have the best job in the IBW.
Well, we certainly appreciate everything you do.
Thank you.
Yeah. So with that, be safe out there. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you the next time.